Hi, welcome back everybody. Jeff Frick here with theCUBE. We're at the Chief Data Scientist USA Conference in downtown San Francisco, and I'm really excited to have Chul Lee, the Head of Data Engineering and Data Science from Under Armour, join us. Welcome, Chul.
Thank you.
So you had a very interesting panel a little bit earlier today, and the thing that intrigued me is that it's a lot of data scientists here. You're talking about data science and numbers and statistics, but you said you really got to be a sales guy. And it's a very important role to sell the role of data science, to engage the business users, and to really help them understand what you're doing at the right level. Did you think that when you kind of started on this career trajectory?
No, I never thought about that. But I learned through many experiences and many years of failing. I kind of learned that there was some kind of aha moment, and okay, now I have to start communicating and then be a salesperson.
Right, and also as described too, it's almost kind of like the unpeeling of the onion, because you need to do, if somebody has something they want you to do, you have no idea whether it's achievable, whether the data is in the right format, whether you even have the data. So they want a fast answer that's maybe not available, so what you need to do is kind of unpack that problem in bits and steps, give them a little bit, explore, give them steps, explore.
Yep, totally.
Yeah, and how much do you expose? How much of the black box can you expose between kind of what's the data, how we modeled it? You've got all these sophisticated models, but at the end of the day, you have to be able to explain it in relatively straightforward language.
Right. I think that's again where your communication skills need to play the role, right? Because I mean that's my whole point, right? Like we as a data scientist, we tend to think that we have to really unpack this black box and then try to explain everything that we're doing to everyone. But I don't believe so, right? So all you have to do is, it's a black box, right? That's fine. But you have to unpack that a little bit, right? A little bit enough to explain to people what you're doing, and then to make sure that people are aligned with what you're doing, and then people are supportive of what you're doing, and that's more than enough, right?
Right.
But data scientists, we have this kind of, pressure to talk more about science aspect of it and how I did it and how great data science was. So we have to overcome that kind of pressure
and really focus on the value that you're trying to deliver to your customer.
Correct.
So very cool. So another thing I learned, I didn't know about Under Armour Connected Fitness. So you guys have a big software kind of arm, services arm, built around Indomondo, MyFitnessPal, and MapMyFitness. So tell us a little bit about kind of that business. Very different than making cleats and shirts and things that probably most people are more familiar with Under Armour.
Yeah. It's slightly different, but if you actually start thinking about it, it's actually, at the end of the day, it's pretty much the same, like shoes and shirts, right? But the way that we actually start thinking about shoes and shirts is that, okay, you need to have end-to-end experience, right? Around shoes and shirts, because, okay, so you have shoes and shirts, right? And then obviously these shoes and shirts are becoming more intelligent, and therefore they start producing more data, right? And then they start to be more interactive, right? And then, okay, fine. And now you need to start having some wearable devices for that, right? And then you need to have some kind of software layer which can interconnect all these devices and shirts and shoes, right?
Right.
So from us, it's really natural progression as a company, right? And then in that way we think that we can be really forefront of this kind of next revolution.
Right. So I know you have short on time. You got to go do another panel. They're working you hard here at the show. Surprises that have come out over the last couple of days that you didn't expect.
I met a lot of interesting people, right? And I was actually very surprised to hear from different people that pretty much we as a community, we are going through the same pain points, right? And then we also there are a lot of exciting stuff as a community, right? Because data is everywhere, right? In every sector and every industry that you never thought about, right? That's really exciting. And then therefore it seems like we'll be driving for the next decades. So that's pretty exciting.
Exciting times. All right, well, Chul Lee from Under Armour, thanks for stopping by.
All right,
I'm Jeff Frick. You're watching theCUBE. Thanks for watching.
Okay, thank you.